Okay, hello everybody. We are back in Animal Crossing. I'm playing uh, today because I want to. There's a balloon. I heard it with my eyes. Nope, that's not what you hear with. I'm just gonna. Oh, give it a nice little open. What do we? Oh, an office desk. We're just gonna keep it right here for the rest of the stream. It's 1 a.m. It's only 7 p.m. here. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, so I have some Nook Mile tickets. I got 20. Um, to it's raining, so it's raining. So we're gonna go look around. Also, a lot has happened. I have a 5-star island. I still don't know why because it's kind of a mess, but I did a lot. Look, I made cheese. I made cheese because I am a fucking genius. And then I made a bag of grain that spilled over. Ugh. Ugh. Storytelling. Ugh. That might be... No. No. Definitely not your peach. You can keep your peach. You have Kyle. I'm just looking for a clown boy right now. Okay, let me go buy another slingshot because I'm going to need it. Color. Ugh. Outdoorsy. That's not what I want. I want it to be all colorful. Dang. I know. Build grain. It's you know, my mind. It even impresses myself. Okay, over here, I need to show the dance floor because it's gonna take weeks to finish because I need to get floor lights for every single square. But this is essentially what it's gonna look like. Like, yeah, I mean, it's getting there. It just needs a floor light for every single square, but it's almost there. Ugh. Over the rain. Now this is where it all falls apart. So he just has some random flowers. They're just strewn about. I have not hit any rocks in days. Here are all my trees in no order because I don't know where to put them because I know I need trees, but my paths aren't 100% yet. That's all a mess. We have some random card tables up here. Some apparently people are learning science and history. I don't think that's either of those that subject on the board. Here's my arcade. This is the saddest thing. My arcade does not feature a single arcade machine. So this is a bust. My playground still looks cute though. So that's oh, I have this extra bridge that I need to get rid of. It's, you know, there's an entire area over here that's just empty. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. But I realized something. That kind of looks like the state of Texas. At least the bottom part. I don't think you guys know what the state of Texas looks like. Not as much as it is for me where it's ingrained. We have Texas, the silhouette of Texas everywhere in my house. Because that's what Texas does to you. You put Texas everywhere. So I'm like, I'm gonna build Texas out of land. That's something you should do. But it's gonna happen at one point. But okay. I think that's it for everything that's changed here. I think we can go to the airport and see our boy. And see if we can get our boy. Because I need Pietro. Timbra moved out. She moved out. She said bye, and I said bye. I was like, this is a sign. The sheep moved out, so new sheep could move in. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're not gonna waste any more time. And if we don't find them in the amount of tickets, we're just gonna let God decide who picks our villager, because I can't choose. Here we go. Oh, it's not raining here. Thank God. It's not Pietro. Who are you, though? You're very cute. Who you be? Blanche. Oh. He is lazy. Okay. Well, I do need iron, so I might just go around and gather some resources while I'm here, because I am in kind of need of it. I don't really need wood. But I do need iron, and I think it's mainly just iron and gold. Oh, and if I find a scorpion, I've not caught a scorpion yet. That's the only bug I need. It's actually the only thing I can catch that I need. I have so many hammocks. I keep getting hammocks, bidets, and something else. What is it? Like, it's always toilet shit, and it's always the stuff I have. I haven't gone to a Nook Mile Island in so long. Yeah, that's a fish in the water. Also, all of your messages came up at once. That was weird. Yeah, Twitch is being weird. Hope it's not on my end. I really want to see how, but I guess it's just Twitch. Twitch being Twitch. And I'm not waiting for Flick to give him these wasps. I'm so tired of waiting for Flick and CJ. If they show up, they show up, but... Can I get a nice bottle? No bottle for me. No bottle. F in the chat. Whenever I watch a stream, it's so automatic now. I always type in F in the chat when anyone or anything dies. It can be anything. And I would type in F in the chat. Twitch has ruined me. Oh, maybe it's because Twitch is rolling out the new channel page. Maybe it has to do with that. I don't know. Okay, I think we're done with this island. She is cute. Oh, she is cute. Oh, I kind of feel bad for leaving her behind. But... gotta get her clown boy. Okay. Just take me, Wilbur. Drag me by the feet if you need to. He would. Pietro would be on the next island. That would be the most fucked up part. Also, I've not gotten a single villager. I know I've had a full village, but you know, it happens rarely where, I mean, a camper will come by. Do I need space? I don't need space. We can just keep it trucking. Where a camper will come by when you have a full village. But like, it's been a while. I've been playing this for a month, and I've only ever gotten one villager in a campsite. And that was Henry. And Henry doesn't even live here anymore. That's probably why they stopped coming. Oh no. I wouldn't even want Wilbur to take me. I'm way more into Orville than I am Wilbur. Orville's fine. He'd be cute. That's my type. I'm not a Wilbur person. A 20% chance of each day. Yeah, my luck was bad. The nice oranges. Okay, who we get? I don't know who you are either. Biff. Oh, I love the name Biff. You know why we're not in our clown costume? That's why we're not in our clown costume. We need to go full clown. Oh, that's not our clown costume either. We need to go full clown to get our clown boy. Run around, destroy the environment. Is there a bottle? Nice little bottle for me. I do like Biff. Oh, we already have a hippo. Her name's Bertha. She is literally my favorite villager I think I've ever had in Animal Crossing. She's my best friend. I love her. She just likes to read. She just sits down on every surface and reads. anything that she could get her hands on. I love her. She goes over to people's houses and she's like, this isn't a book club? Ugh, I love it. More Nook Miles means just more chances to get our little clown boy. Raymond is like a pretentious, he's like a Republican homosexual, which is, you know, the internet's thing. So they really want him. That's my understanding of Raymond as a character. Visually. Anyways, my voice cracked when I started talking shit and the devil started coming for me. But he's a new character, he's new, and you can't get him through Amiibo. So that's mainly the main reason people really want Raymond. Because he's just, he be their type. So like if I wanted Pietro hard enough, I could do an Amiibo and get him. I'm not above that. I'm just very lazy and I don't want to go through the, what's it called? Duping, whatever it's called. I don't feel like doing that right now. I could do it easily. I think my phone's compatible to make it a controller to add Amiibo onto it. Oh yeah, all the smug villagers have different appearances. Really, if you want us cute by, you know, by normal standards, well, I guess not cute. Whatever, you want an attractive villager, you have Kyle and Raymond. That's basically it. And since Kyle, he's not the new flavor of the month anymore, they want Raymond. But why get Raymond when you can get Pietro? Pietro is also smug, yes. But I'm not deluding myself into thinking that everyone wants Pietro. I know that Pietro is not liked by everybody. Chungles. Oh, don't get twisted. I still am 100% here for Kyle. Don't get to his poster is still above my bed. It's just I just see the reaction from the internet and I tell it like it is. And usually people lump in Kyle with that koala that has the glasses on it. I forget his name. So like he's not special like in the eyes of the internet. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the internet. So he's not like an individual anymore in their eyes. He's part of a duo. It's because you don't love him enough. He gave me his picture in New Leaf like 80 times. 80's of pushing it. It was at least 4 though. forgot to get that rock out of the way, and now I don't get my full outcome. Did I get that rock? I assume I did. Yes, 'cause there's holes there. If there's a hole, I've been in it. No, 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 that's not right. No. Okay, that's everything. Bye, Biff. Oh, wait, nope. Actually, I take that back. You have some more oranges here. Not leaving any sources of food for you. Good luck. Have a good life. What does your shirt say? Gold? Is it even gold, though? Might be gold. It might be a little reflective. Okay. Okay. It would be so sad if that was matte. If it was a matte image. Oh, please do. I would love to see his wedding. You know, his first one anyways. Streaming can upload to YouTube. Oh, what will stop me? Where am I going? Do I need to drop anything off? Yeah, let's go put stuff in storage. I combined 7 hours worth of footage into one video just to upload it because I was not going to upload it separately. I will do anything to upload any of these streams. Scorpion! I need a scorpion! I need a scorpion! Come back! How do I get the scorpion? It's oh god, that's evil. That's evil. That's dark-sided. Oh, fucking hell. That was scary. That was scarier than the tarantula. But we good. We good. Let's go donate that. Oh god, I have to go all the way over here for the museum? This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Here you go. Okay, this is the first time this reaction has been warranted. I think when I turned in the tarantula, it was with many of them, so he didn't get scared because there was a fish involved. Nope, wrong way. God. Move, Sid. I have a feeling Sid. Oh, what's this? Oh, God. Oh, you're making one step closer to a completed dance floor. Thank you so much. Right here. You'll know exactly where your floor light is. Oh. They come in different colors. But now I want them all purple. Uh-oh. This... Oh no. Oh no, what have you done? What? Oh. You open a floodgate that it should not have been. Oh no. Every color. Then why am I doing it in yellow when I could do it as the colors they are? Oh God. Why can you only order 5 things a day? If I could order more than 5, this entire endeavor would be over. Put everything away. My dance floor would be done. I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Oh no. Oh no. I have a flower. I hate when I accidentally pick a flower. Then it's in my inventory and I have to deal with it. Ugh. I need to buy another axe. Or another shovel, actually. You can live here. The flowers, they're just wherever right now. Ed, what are you doing here? Oh wait, Pietro. You're not Pietro, you're Pierce. I just saw a P name and I said the first one to come in mind. I have one thing on my mind right now and I have no time for Pierce's problems. He's definitely not moving out, so it's not even anything I have to worry about. I know, today I turned in, I found some good turnips, and by some good I mean the queue was like 2 people long on Turnip Exchange. So I just went for it and I was like, okay, we in some money today, so you know I don't have to do no crafting. I don't have to waste no iron today. Today we are saving our iron. What do we get now? What the hell is that? It's another bird. Who are you? Gladys. You're not Pietro. You know who I would sell for is Marcel? Because duh, clown. And also, what's the kangaroo's name? The kangaroo with the star. Because they're also very clown. So I would settle for them too. She has a nice house, but does she have a red nose and honks at me? I don't think so. Checkmate. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I hate mole crickets so much. So annoying. I wish there was something you could do to scare them away without having to dig them up. Because I remember it was like a couple weeks ago, I was looking for whatchamacallit. You need to move out of the way. You're gonna, yes, okay. I was like, I was getting Atlas moths, but they just wouldn't spawn, so I had to dig up the entire island just to have Atlas moths spawn. That would be perfect for party poppers. I wish you could just stomp. I was thinking just make a stomp button, but party poppers makes more sense. How many of these do I have? How many of these do I have? I just hit my glasses on my thing. Oh, I have a sty right now. I didn't talk about that. I have a ball of disgusting forming on my eyelid, and it's very painful. Not that bad. It was bad yesterday. Today it's been fine, but it's been gross. Yesterday was torture. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I decided. And I knew Timbra was moving, but she was still packing up yesterday, so I was like, we can stream today. But it's terrible. Just another medical issue to bring me down during these trying times. I think it's better. It's on my bottom eye. It's on the bottom part of my eye. But they run in my family. My mom gets them, and for her, they're the worst. They're on her top eyelid, and they get very big. Don't Google image search that though, because you'll get nightmares. Because whenever you Google image search a medical issue, it's always the worst possible version of it. Like mine, I didn't know what it was. Like I just like, my eye kind of hurts whenever I blink. So I like checked up symptoms, and then I was like, oh, this probably sty, because I knew what they are. But then I Google image searched it, and it was the worst possible images. I still ain't got no bottoms. I need some DIYs. That's what I'd be needing. Are we done here? We're done here. I think it has a Y, E. I think it's YE, yeah. I was looking up. I always thought you were not supposed to touch it. which I guess you're not supposed to touch it with like dirty hands, obviously, but apparently you're supposed to massage it to encourage it to drain, which is, you know, let's just talk about how disgusting that sounds. So I have to massage the underside of my eye like every 2 hours or so, just to make sure it's like, I don't know, just to make sure something's happening. I hate this island. Oh look, it's a kangaroo. Not the kangaroo I was talking about though. I like the kangaroos. They do weird me out though. Oh, there's a baby. Did we ever discuss the baby? Oh, this is a great conversation. I love it. You can also boil tea bags and put that on your eye. Obviously nothing with citrus, because duh. But that's something you could do. And then you could still drink, put it back in your tea and just drink it. I had no intention of talking to you. Good luck. Good luck. Do not ever talk to me ever again. You go over here. Well, like, you know when you have something filled? I love this. I always imagine it just grabbing a needle and just popping it. So I did have that imagination in my Imaginarium yesterday when everything was the worst. But then the thought of a needle near my eyeball kind of put me off. So that was something that didn't happen. I really hope there are new people that come in here and hear us talk about this, because I would love that. I want this to be the very first impression people have of me. It's supposed to be just like a cyst on your eye, but your eyeball is a little bit more important than like practically every other part of your body. So, and by far more sensitive. So I think they just say, let it go naturally. I mean, that is true. I do wear glasses. It can only go so far. Oh yeah, that would draw them in. You know what? This is what my channel needed. This is what's been missing out. This is why I'm not successful. It's because I hadn't been talking about disgusting popping things that occur from your body. Hey, what did a who to you when? Okay, we need a little bit more explanation than that. You're not just gonna stop there and think we can go on. There's a who, a what, a when, and a why that needs to be answered. Where is irrelevant? Score and you used to set out cutlery for you to take when you get your food, and it was behind you and she turned around. Okay, where's that person today? And I'm just gonna assume prison, because you just don't do that as 7 and you turn out okay. Okay, we can leave this place and never come back. Bye, girl. Hope to never see you again. Please take me home. I don't want to be here. Oh, that is karma. Karma will always get you. A British 7-year-old? No, I don't meet children in any capacity. Even my own niece is, she genuinely hates me. Wait, did my tweet? No, okay. I'm about to say, because I'm just about to retweet myself, to remind people that I am still here. But I thought my tweet didn't tweet with the link. And I was gonna be very upset. What island is this? Have I been here before? I don't think I've been to this island before. Oh my god, kids are the worst. They shouldn't have rights. That's awful to say. But do they have rights now I think about it? Oh, finally! I've been needing signposts. That's a good thing to get. That is what I want, right? The signpost where you can put your own image on. Oh no, that's not what I want. Oh, I thought it was the signpost where you could put your own picture on it. That's not it. But that's actually cool. That will actually come in handy. Atlas Mall. Oh, I don't have that. I had to read that like 5 times to find the issue, and then I was like, oh right, the problem is that there isn't an issue. It's just I live in my own world where I think people are okay. Wait, oh, I forgot I was on a mission, which does not involve that person. So I don't even think we need to talk to them. You know, we don't need to learn about them. It's their hair. It's their hairdo, or lack thereof. That's the issue. I have no room to talk. My hair... Actually, now that I think about it, if it was darker, that would be my hair. How many places have we gone? Only 5? Not many rocks. Just regs rocks, which is good because I have money. I need iron. Children have rights. Ugh. Someone retweeted like a Law and Order clip or something of this, or maybe no, it was probably on TikTok. It was of it was an episode where like a kid lied about how his friend died, and the dad was like, I believed you, and then he was like, I'm gonna and then he started yelling, and then he got dragged out the courtroom. He was like, that kid's a sociopath. And the kid walked by and they were like, I'm so sorry, sir, with like a sly smile. And then the guy grabbed a gun that a police officer had and shot the kid. And I was like, my first response to that a man shooting a child should not have been utter satisfaction, because that kid was an asshole who did murder his friend. With I have items. No wood. Oh, how much? Okay, we're gonna have to just drop it. But then the best line happened at the end when he was like, I can't talk and do shit at the same time. Yes, I know. I buried that. He went after he shot him. He was like, that kid would have killed again. I won't. And I was like, hell yeah, that was amazing. I was like, they went there. And they did it very satisfyingly. But then also you hear about actual children that have murdered people and how like it also like sometimes they are okay. Oh, I lost my shovel. Is that my last shovel? No, okay, bought another one. And you want to know what? Now that I think about it, the kid kind of looked like him. Not really. But what a coincidence that would have been. Okay, we can leave now. Let me plant whatever flowers I have because I do not want to deal with flowers. Yeah, there definitely are some, hey, you should have, like, done something about this person. Why not? There was clearly an issue going on. Oh, well, don't get into the true crime side of YouTube, because then you'll be down a rabbit hole you can't get out of. And then, sometimes you don't realize how many unsolved murder cases there are in the world, and then there's a fucking lot. There's a lot of murder cases, a lot of murder happens, and we're not even aware of it. So much murder. Every conversation we have today has been A+ in my book. And I do not regret a single thing I've said. Except for every single word that has come out of my mouth. I look like an Atlas moth. Why did I want to call it a diorama? A figure? What's it called? What are they called? Model. Ugh. Yeah, there was this weird time on Tumblr where there were true crime people and then there were you are actually in love. Oh, hello, Pierce. You are in love with a murderer and maybe you should. Sure. And you should maybe deal with that in your own time and not on the internet. Perfect. Remember, 5 stars. 5 stars. I also would also have a gold trophy home. And y'all guys seen my home. I do not deserve a gold trophy, but I need to work my way up to silver and then to the gold one. I did do a basement though that is literally made for the gold one. I need to show off my basement. Because it is disgusting. It's the worst basement I've ever seen in Animal Crossing. And people do some fucked up shit with their basements. But mine is by far the worst. Who are you? Are you a cow? A Viking cow? You're a Viking cow. Thick. You're not a clown at all. You just wasted my time. Gathering fruit. Looking for bees. Please move. I have no time for you. You stay there. Don't come this way. Don't come in my talking vicinity. Thank you. We'll find Pietro soon. I can feel it. Oh, why did I think that was a wasp nest? That's a wasp nest. Any bottles? No bottles. That's a shame. Did I shake these? I assume I did not. I don't have the table lamp. At least I don't think. As if I was a speed runner. And I've been trying to do this run for like 5 days. Yeah. I hope so. Or it's just a couple of excited yays and then that's it. What I would hope it would be. If not, I'll just find one of those kinds of reactions and just like overlay it in the highlights. I did shake those. Okay. I think that's it for this island. I can't even stream playing a 5 hours playing a normal game. The only time I streamed for 8 hours on YouTube. Like, I forget when. I think it was like around February 2018, I think. That was like an 8-hour stream, but it was mainly just talking. I was editing a video on stream and then we were just talking. And then I streamed for 5 hours on the launch of Smash, where I was just playing the Spirit World. Is that what it was called? World of Light. That's what it was called. I need to go get another. It was a long stream and it was kind of legendary. We did talk about it for a while after. That was it was what we refer to as a hoot. Oh, I didn't show you guys the best part of my island. It's right here. Oh, it's right here actually. That's the best part. World of Light was fun. It was just too long, too much. And like it became pretty easy once I was just giant Bowser the entire time. But honestly, that's probably what made it fun. I'm just gonna find another axe. I know I don't need. No, I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need to. I have self-control. Five different users. I have not changed this username since ever. I don't think I've ever changed my username. Maybe on different platforms, because I have been on Twitch. I was on Mixer for a very small time, and then I was on YouTube for a very small time. But I've never changed my username. I've been Pixel Boom since, unless I was on Tumblr. But I've been Pixel Boom on YouTube since 2013. Maybe you're just thinking of different eras of my life when I was basically a different person. That could be it. Or you mean you? You mean your name? Oh, I see. You don't know when you watched me because of your name. I see. I got it wrong. OMG duckies. Now what was... Why? I always wonder why. Because there are certain usernames where I'm like, that wasn't made with like with the knowledge that you'll be using this for a while. My biggest regret is not. I was like following the moon. I was like, what the fuck is the moon? What was up there? It was the moon. Okay, who's this? Who are you? Because you're not Pietro. Dottie, you're cute. But you're not Pietro. So like, what's even the point? Oh, anyways, my biggest regret was not in like 20 or 2002 snatching up every username I could think of at the time and just selling them. Because, oh my god, that was a business model. Ugh, I wish I did that. Ugh. Since I was a kid, besides like email addresses that were public to like, sometimes my school needed my own email address for reasons, I would refuse to add numbers to the end of my username. From the very beginning, I was against it. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna be Josh 34789. Fuck no. Like, my Gmail is just my full name. That I use for business stuff. But if there wasn't like a generic username that I wish I could get, because it's the one I always say. Well, I used to be a freelance editor, which is so funny to think with my editing style. But I used to freelance edit stuff for graphics and for YouTube videos. I don't really do that anymore because I lost contact with everybody. I will never say with who though. They weren't big. They're not big or anything. Well, I don't consider them big. But I also haven't checked in a while. Sometimes I have, but I have checked like a year ago. And I'm like, oh, they still use that graphic, huh? They have not evolved at all. I can't say who. I mean, I can say who. There was no contract. It was all just PayPal me this and I would do something. And then, but now I just don't do that. I would like as little contact as possible with everybody. Honestly, I should just bite the bullet and start doing that again. Quite frankly, your boy needs money. Not happening from YouTube anymore. I mean, it never was, let's be real. Well, it wasn't a trade-off because I was still doing YouTube and stuff for myself at the same time anyways. So it wasn't much of a trade-off. It was just, I just stopped making money. I just stopped making money for my own mental health. And I mean, let's really analyze that. What have I really gained mentally from not making money? I think that it was a bad trade-off. Well, like, also one of the main things was I just wasn't getting jobs for a bit, and then I couldn't afford to pay for Adobe Premiere anymore, and I had to learn a brand new editing software. Because Adobe is, they're leeches, and they are awful, and I hate them. I hate Adobe so much. They're the worst. They're the worst. That's it. Their prices go up all the fucking time. And it sucks that their software is not the best, but the easiest to use. Do I have to take stuff home? Yeah, let's take stuff home. Scorpion. Nope. Didn't quite do it that time. It's because my hand got taken off the thing. That was... It's because I have drift. It's because I have controller drift. That's why. I've been seeing this excuse a lot for everything. Controller drift. All of a sudden, every controller... I mean, Joy-Cons we know, but like... Controller drift, you know? It's an issue. It is an issue, but like still. Sometimes you're just bad at the game. That's why I say I'm bad. I don't give excuses. I'm just bad at the game. I picked up a fucking pansy. Grinder dates when they pick me up. No, I don't be doing that. Channel points. Oh, you just discovered it's a whole new world when you got channel points. I wish it highlighted in the on screen. Do I need anything new? No, we have everything we need. Squish Clown's the best. Squish Clown gives a real specific emotion. For some people, it ignites their fight or flight. What the hell was that supposed to be? Oh, boba. I didn't know that was a thing. Can't really see it. I've never had boba before. I always wondered if boba got popular because of people's want to eat Orbeez. Kind of like Tide Pods. Let's see, what's this? Retro gas pump. That I do actually have drift. If you saw right there, that was actual drift. It's on my Pro controller. Who are you? Oh my god, you are adorbs. If this wasn't happening now, I would fucking... I would take you. I love you. But you're not Pietro. You are so cute. You're a mammoth. Oh, I love everything about you. You're wearing a caveman costume. But it wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. We learn about the Wright brothers every fucking year in American school, so that was ingrained in our heads. Also, if you, I always wondered, I always thought about this. So in 7th grade, we had a class that was specifically Texas history, specifically just the state of Texas. I always wondered if there was like a Colorado history class. Apparently not. Apparently Texans are just really conceited. We just like learning about our own history. I mean, we're a big place, but like, I guess a lot did happen here. Like the Alamo, we remember it. The Alamo, it was Davy Crockett, and then I actually don't even, it's, okay, so the Alamo is like really, it's kind of like fictionalized in a way, where like there's certain weird superhero elements about it that are very fucking strange. So sometimes I always wonder if what I actually know is real or not. And I actually should do my own research on the Alamo because I am always confused about what was real and what was, you know, dramatized for movies and shit. Because there's a lot of movies about it, and sometimes they would just play the movie. Sometimes we would just watch a movie. Sometimes it's just Mel Brooks. Not Mel Brooks. Mel Gibson. Not Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks doing a movie about the Alamo would be interesting though. Those are not two people you should mix up. Oh my god, oh fuck. I wanted it to be all, oh, that one clay really ruined it. Imagine how satisfying it would have been if it was all iron. Ugh, what could have been? The Alamo was a battle and they won, though they shouldn't have. It's every fucking it's every story you ever heard. There's a battle, they don't think they're gonna win, and then they win. That's every fucking war story worth telling. Something, 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 something. Americans obsession with plastic cheese, because American cheese, like Kraft singles, tastes good. It just does taste good. We know it's not real cheese. We know it's just a weird dairy product that is like nutritionally nothing, but it just tastes fucking good. And it also melts amazingly down into an amazing dipping sauce, I have to say. Just melt down American cheese into a sauce. Just water it down a bit. It is delicious. Did we get everything here? No, we did. especially in a grilled cheese. Oh, it's so good in a grilled cheese. I don't think I've ever watched any road safety stuff. I also didn't take driver's ed though. I can't drive. And I'll probably know, I have too much anxiety when I'm in cars. It really ruins my entire everyday life. That's just normal televised stuff. Well, I'm sure we had that, but that's not shown unless you are looking for it specifically. Let's see. Like we did have, wait, we did have a road safety ad about texting, where it was like this girl, and then it's like her last text was like, "LOL, I'm driving," and then she dies. And then it's like this was her last text, and it's just, it was like it was so stupid. Like no one cared for it. I don't know. I get confused by that too, because as an American, I don't know what that is. I know the issue with that is that Americans don't always have toaster ovens, so you can't really just do a cheese. I think it's a cheese on toast easily. But it also, to an American, sounds very bland. Like, where's the butter? Where's the flavor? And it's all in the Worcestershire sauce, apparently. Let's see who's on this island. It is... Who are you? You're Sly. Hi, Sly. You're not Pietro, though. I never watched Glee. I think Glee... I want to say Glee is a generational divide. Because it really is. And honestly, as a 25-year-old man on TikTok, who watches TikToks anyways, I have to scroll through, like, past, like, 15 Glee videos every day. And it's too much. And it's just people reciting the lines from the show. And I don't know who they are. And I hate every single character. And when I say I mean every single character, I mean every single character is a terrible person. Every single one. They're all awful. Why do we care about any of them? They're all terrible in their own special terrible way. And I can't even name them. But they're all awful. OC? I didn't even... My sister watched the OC, but I did not. Oh, you guys are the same age. The OC was it was a TV show about rich white kids, and then they had drama. And then there was the Laguna Beach, which was touted as the real OC, and then they would have viewing parties of the OC. No, 90210 was a different show. Different show, slightly more attractive people in the OC from memory, but maybe it's because the early 2000s were a weird time for me. And then I think the plot line was they were equally as stupid. I know that was the joke. I continued the joke by taking it seriously. I never watched OC. I did watch some of The Hills, which has some great moments, but I also hated everyone on that show too, even Lauren. Though I do have to say, when Lauren left the show, there was no point in watching the show. I was like, that was it. You know, she left. We're done here. It's a wrap. And then I think it was like 2 more seasons, and then it was a wrap. But I have to say, there was something very compelling about Heidi. Despite her being terrible, there was something really compelling about her. I always wanted her to do better, but it was always Spencer bringing her down. Like, she could have been a good person, but then she wasn't. Because of Spencer, it's all Spencer's fault. It was always all Spencer's fault. And the thing is, he wasn't even that hot, so I don't even know what the thing is. Remember when he rapped? I remember. Remember when Kevin Federline rapped? And he had a song called Popo Zao? I remember. Good times. Good times. Nothing beats the celebrity tabloid of that generation. That was the prime. So many celebrities had mental breakdowns because of how terrible we treated them. And let me tell you, it ruined lives. They are still together. They had children. I'm surprised they had children because Spencer didn't want kids. There is a specific episode of Celebrity Wife Swap. I watched it where they swapped lives. I forget who swapped with who. I think it was... I forget who swapped with who, but Heidi swapped with someone, and she was a mom, and she was so great as a mom. She just did everything moms were supposed to do and love the kid and do all that, and then the wife that swapped, I think it may have been a man, swapped with Spencer, and it was basically they just had to take care of Spencer as if they were the child. Oh, so much, so many celebrities, Flash stuff, like, and the thing is, if that happened today, we wouldn't blink an eye. Like, okay, there's a vagina, who cares? The human body, like, oh wow, amazing, but like that, it don't really matter. British culture? Well, y'all remember, well, don't think you're above this. Y'all treated Amy Winehouse the same way. I saw it. Saw with my eyes. We didn't get Amy Winehouse as much. Y'all got her all the time. Lily Allen too. It's your fault. Remember when Lily Allen would just smoke pregnant? Ugh. I remember. I remember. I was literally 6 years old when the OC was on. Literally. I have a memory. I'm like only 5 years older than you. Don't think I'm like an old man who lived several lives. I did grow up with VHS though, so you know, that is a difference. I remember 9/11. We're not talking about 9/11 again. I talked about 9/11 way too many times. But there's always something to talk about when it comes to 9/11. There's so many things that 9/11 brought upon this world. Remember hit clips? They were cassette audio player, and it would play like 20 seconds of a song. Ugh. God, technology. It was so good. Oh, I need to show you guys my basement. This was the basement. This is giving me so many points. So many points. Oh, I can taste that gold trophy. It's so good. Everything good is happening here. Remember dial-up? Oh, dial-up. I was 11 on dial-up and in chat rooms talking to people when I definitely should not have been. I have no idea what that is. Y'all can have Big Brother. I don't even like Big Brother. I had zero interest in Big Brother at any point. Y'all created everything. I will allow that. Everything started there. But it's always been for the worse. Y'all made X Factor, Pop Idol. Me and Ellie already talked about it. We had a very long conversation, and by long I mean it like took 20 minutes about Pop Idol and winners of singing competitions. It was a great time. I had fun. I could talk about Leona Lewis for a long time. Her Christmas album. Best Christmas album. Best Christmas album. The fact that it's not just in the Pantheon is ridiculous. Ugh. Oh yeah. I don't like the thought of meeting a celebrity makes me like kind of violently ill. That wasn't a word, but I said it. And I have no interest in meeting any celebrity at any point. But that was cool. It's the cheese one. I think his name's Cheddar. Chatter. Goodbye. You're like a scratching noise right now. Trying to identify it. Because my room produces, like, the sound travels weird. Definitely coming from outside. It's a dog. It's a dog. I figured it out. They're hiding in the bush like they always do. I get it. I see. Sorry, Garland. I wish you could hang the wall stuff on something outside of your house. It has broken. Who in their right mind would ask that question? At any point. At any point in your life, when would you ask that? How? I wouldn't even know what she would be on, so not like I could watch her. I don't even know who she is. I have a vague idea. Damn. Oh, it's a little hamster. What's your name? Hamlet. Oh, that's a perfect name. You will find a perfect home. Not on my island, though. Yeah, Snooky. But Snooky is like... What's that? Something fall out of there? What happened? Book stands. Book stands. I'd rather not meet anybody. I just don't, like, personally, I just don't see why I would want to. But I also just don't like meeting people in general. I don't even want people to make eye contact with me. Tickets did I use up? And we have 9 more to go. Goodness. A good amount of iron though. Okay, I think we're done with this island. Bye, Hamlet. I hope you find a new friend soon. I think I'm gonna do one more island and then I'm gonna take a real quick break. I haven't taken a break on stream in a long time. I think I still have the image up for it and everything. Of me on the toilet. That's fun. I genuinely feel like if someone were to come up to me and ask me that, my first response to go is, no, I don't know who that is. And also, if you love my work, what part of you thinks that I want to take a photo? Mr. doesn't post photos of themselves on the internet. Oh, look at this cutie. Hello, Celia. Ooh, she's fancy. Not looking for fancy villagers, we're looking for a clown. You do not look like a clown to me, Miss Thing. I never watched Doctor Who, but I also straight up never heard of Doctor Who until Tumblr happened. And then whenever I hear about like Americans knowing about Doctor Who prior to Tumblr, I'm always like, that wasn't a thing. Apparently Americans watched Doctor Who before Tumblr was a thing. And I honestly have no idea how. And like, y'all are lying for clout on the internet. Even though, what clout do you get from Doctor Who? Super Hulock. Oh, my favorite. What's that post? The post that's like, wizards, grab your wands. Is it like doctors, grab your TARDISes? Whatever. It's so, whatever that post is. Trainers, grab your Pokeballs. That's my favorite one, where they're like, gather all the fandoms to fight whatever was happening on the internet at the time. That's my favorite post. It's so funny. It's like, we were really just losers on the internet doing loser on the internet shit, weren't we? But like, I was there when that post was getting created, and we were making fun of it then. How could you add to it and not know that you were the issue? But honestly, I wish I lived in that kind of ignorance. I was not on a fandom side of Tumblr though. I was on a shit posting offensive blog side of Tumblr with the side of Pokemon. Actually, it was the main meal was Pokemon, but turns out you were there for the offensive blogging. Sorry that it's so delayed. Mine is not, my Twitch, like my stream is like 5 seconds behind, but not 15 seconds behind. Dora, wooden toolbox. We already learned that. I have to pick up anything else. Fuck that. I've been getting nothing but DIYs I already know. And there's plenty of DIYs I do not know, so I don't know what the issue is. I have definitely grown as a person. There's a lot of things I regret from Tumblr's past. And if you can find any of it that you would like to know more about, my username was the Slowpokewell. The Slowpokewell. I think when you search, the very first thing to pop up is a post I stole from 4chan. And then me and my friends redid it. And unfortunately, I was the one that people like. I was the user that people were making fun of. But it was great. It has The Rock in it, a naked Photoshop version of Emma Watson. You can't miss it. I still don't even know what Supernatural is. Like, they're brothers, but everyone wants them to fuck? I don't understand. Oh, I still have a bottle? I didn't even know I had this bottle. But I already know this one too. I've talked about that post before, yeah. Angel lived up to Buffy. I never watched Buffy. I know that's a show I should watch, but I just never watched it. I know I'm a bad person for never watching Buffy, though. That is one I do regret not watching. Despite having many times, like, almost started it, but didn't. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick break. Bathroom break. I'll be back in a bit. Let me see. Do I still have my break image? My BRB? There we go, BRB. Okay, BRB. Okay, we're back. Where's my switch? There we go. Okay, back on the search for Pietro. Oh wait, no. I need to go empty my inventory. I remembered. My favorite, and one has nothing to do with actual Buffy, but the girl that played, I think, her sister, she hosted one of my favorite shows, which was, I think, called Truth or Scare. And it was a show where there was like British horror ghost story, like documentaries that were there, but then they took them, made her tell the story, and then used the same footage, and it was everything. It was a great show. It was for kids, but the original one wasn't. But it was filmed for adults. What does the book stands look like? What is that? Book stands. Is it just a bookshelf? Do I not know what words are? Oh, it's just that. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Need any more items? No, we good. Love how the snail just throws itself off. It just fully commits suicide. Does nah? I'd rather not live than live with you. Okay, that is that Alice? Oh my god, she was in my new Leaf Town. She is adorbs. I love her. Oh, if only, girl, if only. We need to catch up, but you're not Pietro. Oh, Pietro, you're not Pietro. Fair, the world is not fair. Talk about her nose and her crack addiction. Do you snort crack? What is crack? I don't know what crack is. Homework for that. Ugh, I need more homework. I didn't know that was there. Take these trees. I genuinely don't remember. Fossils can spawn on these islands? Have I just been super unlucky and there have been no fossils before this one? And like we've gone through like 12 islands already? I picked up that shell. I had no reason to pick up that shell, and I picked up that shell. Bottle. Barrel? Like a wooden barrel? Or like the barrels that I've gotten like 80 of? Yeah, it is a wooden barrel. I could put a bag of grain on it. If you need pears, I can send you pears. I have pears. I have every fruit. I can send you pairs. I can get them. They won't grow, I think, until tomorrow, but that's not that long away. We'll send you. I can send you. Well, I don't think I can send you a whole tree, but I would plant a whole tree. Everything here? Yeah. I have to say goodbye to Alice. She's the home girl. She's an OG. Actually, she's not. I think she was on my second playthrough of New Leaf, but I hear ya. I hear ya, girl. I'm gonna miss you. Bye, girl. My villagers aren't asking me for catchphrases. They all just ask if if they want to call me, if they can call me Racer. They're not doing any of the customizable shit. They just want to go with their own thing, which is probably for their own safety. Because y'all know I'm gonna do some clownery. I'm probably just gonna ask them to call me clown and then like honk honk after everything. You know, we live in clown. It's clownery. I'm starting to think they don't like me. Because I forced them to move their house like 5 times. Oh no, I need to go buy another shovel. Maybe 2. You know, we're filling. We want to spend some money. Wait, when do they close? Is it 10 or 11? Kyle used to call me Love because we all knew he was daddy, so how it is, you know. People change. I'm not against that. Also, headcanon, Kyle used to have a British accent. Just putting that out there. But that's like not a thing I usually go for. I never fetishize a British accent, except for when Kyle. There was just something about Kyle. I think Pietro, I don't know if this is all smug villagers, but Pietro, I think he says a lot of words and then says he's speaking French despite the language he was speaking was not French. So I don't really know. I want to say French, but that's not right. I don't think so. It's not Pietro. Pietro. I saw some feetsies. Not Pietro. Some devil creature. Pietro is a sheep and he's a clown. That's basically it. Because I never got to meet him because he's never lived in my island or my town when I was mayor or when I played Pocket Camp for like a week. But you know who lived in my... That scorpion. That scorpion tried to drop on me. I was genuinely shocked by that. I was like, I looked up, I was looking at chat, and then I looked up, and then it was real, it was coming for me. What's a life ring? Is it like a life preserver, I guess? For swimming? Does that go on the wall? Why would I want that on the wall? Who doesn't? Oh, I guess many people do nautical themed indoor places, but like, ugh. Gross. Get some style. Use the cute bedroom set like everyone else does. Pocket Camp has amazing items. It's just not a fun game. I guess I am one of those people that hate on Pocket Camp. Because it's bad. I hate on every Nintendo mobile game though. I hate them all. There's not been one that I played that I've enjoyed. I might have liked Pokemon Masters, but it literally would not install on my phone. It would be like, no, you're not installing this. I'm like, this has never happened with another app. It just refused to install. And my phone, it's an older model now, but at the time of Pokemon Masters, it wasn't. So... I don't know. Mario Kart Tour. I will not get over that. And I hate how much I love the characters they're adding. But the way they got the characters is awful. It's ridiculous. It's some of the worst shit that I've seen in gaming of like taking advantage of customers. I hate it. Okay, bad. But didn't they add Caitlyn? I love Caitlyn. I just wanted to see my favorite characters. They added Sabrina, and she was the baddest of bitches. And she has always been the baddest of bitches. Dr. Goomba is one of the best things I've ever seen. But I will believe that Goomba got his doctorate. I still won't believe about Bowser. Bowser does not have the patience to be a doctor. Done here. Bite goat creature. I didn't even learn their name. We don't have time. I think it's just the head one, and then they like fuse, because like you remember in Odyssey you would jump on one Goomba and it just transfers. I think only the top one needs to know what to do, and then the other ones follow. The baby doctors, well, they just learned when they were babies, and then your doctorate doesn't expire. So then so like Mario didn't learn to be a doctor as an adult, he learned as a baby. It's that simple. It's a very common misconception that Mario became a doctor as an adult. He did not. Baby. You know what I miss? I miss the Sonic mobile game. That was fun. The Endless Runner Sonic game, where you could pick like, well, you had to unlock everything and it was kind of bullshit. Yeah, it was all bullshit, but it was at least a fun game. And then I played as Big the Cat, but Big the Cat was like a easy player mode. So it was terrible to play as Big the Cat, but oh, I loved it. It was like, God, you are slow. But I enjoyed myself. I think Koopaling, not the Koopalings. Koopalings, I think, are in Mario Kart Tour, but I don't think they're in Dr. Mario. No, the side-scroller runner game. That one got shut down. I can't remember if it's called, I don't think it's called Runners. But that one was good, but then it like unceremoniously got shut down. Unfortunately. And like they didn't even finish adding all the characters. There was supposed to be, I think, an original character that was to be added, and they never added it. So much could have happened. I know Matt would know. I thought that was Timbra. I thought it was Timbra. They had the same colors in this lighting. I literally thought that was green instead of brown. I thought it was Timbra. It is not Timbra. I was like, you just left. Okay, you're safe. Okay, you're fashionable, but you're not the right sheep. Don't I have a flower? Oh, you can't swap flowers? What's the point? Did I redo this? I think I did. Yes, I did. Oh, I love Rouge. I like Rouge. I like Cream also because I played Sonic Advance 2 and she was fun in that game. I would like you to not be in my way, sir. And then they did her so dirty when she wasn't in the Sonic racing game. Oh, so rude. Clown, just a whole species of clowns. Clowns are a separate species. I just need to put that out there that we are. We're still people, we're just not human. Red Panda would be cute. Bats would be so cute. Oh, you said bats at the same time as I did. What else would I want? I would like... I think a snail would be interesting. Yeah, I think they're gonna add new species. I feel like they are gonna add that kind of new stuff in updates, But I think they're gonna make it release at the same time as... Oh, bats might be something they avoid. As they release like Amiibo and Amiibo cards, so people can rush to buy that shit and guarantee that they get the new villagers. I think that's something that might happen. Oh, did this one really break? Oh no, I did buy 2 more, didn't I? Yeah, I come prepared. I'm trying to think. I've seen so much concept art or fan art of like Pokemon versions of them that I kind of have added them into the game, even though they're definitely not. So like I've like seen an axolotl villager concept, but they're not in the games, and I think that would be cute. Yeah, we can leave. It's weird that I do what left to right. My favorite Pokemon is Mr. Mime. That's a very obvious guess. But which one? Cantonian, obviously. I love Galarian Mr. Mime, but does not hold a candle. And I love Mr. Rhyme too. But you gotta stick with the original. When you got a fairy type, I need to put my inventory to get that. And then what second? Probably Slowpoke. Pocket storage left to right. Do I do it? I mean left to right. Like, how would you do it up to down? Up and down? That don't make no sense. You crazy. Yeah, they should have done a Galarian Mime Jr. and made it like actually like even more like a snow cone or like a ice cream cone, like how Mr. Mime is based off, or Mime Jr. is based off of. Oh, do you mean like my tools? See what this is. Blank. That can never mean something good's happening. Pears. Oh, I can send that to. I'll get it eventually. Yes. end. Let's see. Which would be the most appropriate? Why is there no pair card? Well, these are limited. Just to remind everyone. Pair. I almost sent it without the pairs. Ugh. That was all me. No help at all. Oh, okay, we have 5 more tickets left. Find ourselves a nice little clown boy. Invite him to the village, and maybe I can be happy for once. Another goat load demon. Chevrolet. You're not a clown. Chevrier? Who cares? Not Pietro. I was nice at the beginning to all these people, but now they're just getting on my nerves that they're not Pietro. I need Pietro. You know what? I'll take Marcel. Marcel is equally as clown, just not as colorful. And I like my colors. But Marcel be cute. Marcel is the name of the Mr. Mime that you trade for in the original Pokemon games. After Marcel Marsu. And then they changed the name to Miles in Pokemon Yellow, and then Mimey, I think, in all the other Pokemon games. That is something that I know. And I'm only slightly ashamed. Saint Tropez. I like when people pronounce words wrong. Learning about clowns is fun until you have to learn about killer clowns, and then it's like, God. This sucks. That's our legacy. And even then I have bad memory, so I don't even remember the names correctly. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. I think that's correct. There may be an E. There have been... Well, here's the thing about John Wayne Gacy. If you really want me to get into it. John Wayne Gacy never killed anybody, despite how Hollywood portrays him, as he was dressed as his clown. He has never done that. As far as I know, he's never even actually, like, located victims when he was dressed as a clown. Like, it was just something the media portrayed because it's a big thing to easily do, and people like portraying, you know, what's supposed to be innocent and for children and make it corrupt and evil. But even though he was known as the killer clown, he did not kill anyone as he was dressed as his clown, whose name is Pogo, and he also did a lot of things wrong with his clown makeup. You're not supposed to have sharp edges on your clown makeup, because sharp edges scare children, and he had literally every sharp edge there was. Even his mouth, full Joker face. And then, but the very first, well, there's a long line of like jesters, which is a subsect. We can get into that, of like jesters that have killed people, because duh. Yes, we did. We had the 2016 clown invasion. Am I done here? Yes. I think it was a worldwide thing for the most part. I think it was a bad year for clowns. I think it started as a publicity stunt, because there was a few things going on. There was a few horror clown movies happening at the time. Like, It was rearing up to come out. I think if it was not that year, it was the year after. There was definitely 31, which is a film that was coming out. There was, and what, I always forget the name of there was this anthology film, and one of the stories had a clown in it, and then he got his own story. So that also happened, but so there was a few of them. I think that happened. Then, if you want to blame anyone, it's YouTubers. Then any video title with clown in it became super popular. So people started making clowns to put on YouTube, and then some people started dressing up as clowns. And when I say this, I mean people dressed up as clowns. I think there's a difference between being a clown and dressing up as a clown. Anyways. And then people started dressing up as a clown to get some sort of notoriety and be on the news without actually harming people. But as far as I know, there was not a clown during the 2016 invasion that actually tried to harm anyone. Actually. I think they were trying to scare people for sure by running possibly with knives or chainsaws or stuff like that. And even then, I doubt you were running with a chainsaw. I don't think anyone's that fucking stupid. Well, actually, there were some stupid people. But then clearly it died down when two things happened that killed it. One of them got shot, so that's probably going to stop a few. The other thing that happened is Donald Trump got elected. That really stopped it. And also Halloween was over. But also Donald Trump got elected, and that stopped everything. Put everything on hold. Even the clowns weren't having it anymore. They were like, oh, this is the real circus, huh? And also, these clowns just standing there kind of on the street, kind of looking out at people. That started in England in, I forgot what small town village it was, but there was this guy, it was like a publicity project, social experiment kind of bullshit kind of thing. There was this guy who was a filmmaker, and he would dress up as this clown and walk around. And this was in 2013, and the big difference between like actual clowns and people that dress up as clowns is, one, you make a character, and two, you don't wear a mask usually. Usually you just paint your face. So he would wear a mask. They all wore masks. Actual clowns don't wear masks because turns out they're quite proud of how they can paint their face and make a character. But anyways, in 2013, that happened. It got on some newses. Then that inspired other clowns that would do kind of similar things. There was one that got kind of famous. He got his own documentary. His name was Wrinkles. It was not very good of a documentary. And that's all I remember. I don't remember. Was Twisty who are you? Oh, your toad's cute. Lily! Oh, how adorbs. Goodbye. I don't know. Not Twisty? Not season 4? Which season? The election one? That was after. So that was inspired by the clown hysteria and then obviously the election. But that was after. But I also never watched American Horror Story. My favorite IRL clown. I do like horror clowns. Now there are haunt clowns, or clown characters that work in haunted houses, obviously. But then some are just characters in themselves that do the character year round. One of them is Giggles the clown. She's super cute. And by cute, I mean, like, some people will find her terrifying. I find her adorable just by her face. Another one is the Toy Maker, who's more of an artist, but he also does some haunt stuff in some events. But he does infected toys, so he, like, gets toys and make them awful. But, like, my favorite clown in history is Blinko the Clown, his name was, Ernie Birch. He usually didn't go by Blinko, but like at the time, during that time period, they like to have a and the clown name, so that was the one he went with whenever they needed that, but he preferred Ernie Birch. But he used to do drag. So there's a history of drag clowns also that were like actual circus clowns that would do drag. And he had really interesting looks. And they were to make fun of women. I am fully aware of that, but it was a certain kind of upper class rich women that they were making fun of, because they would, you know, not help with the women's rights movement or any sort of like second wing feminism or anything along the like, or any social injustices at all, and they were very dormant during that time, and they were making fun of them because they were already making fun of men that did that, so they were like, well, these women are doing it too. And at the time, women were not really clowning as much, so they were, if they worked in the circus, they were usually trapeze or they worked with big cats. At least in the 70s, they started working with big cats. Usually they were trapeze artists, or, you know, just, you know, they would be on elephants and stuff. But here's the thing with clowns now that I hate. They're all on Facebook, and I don't know why. I don't know why they can't just all get off of Facebook. Move to Instagram. I'll at least follow you there. There are a lot on Instagram, but I don't even use that. So like, move to YouTube, move to Twitter. Okay, I get it. This could be controversial. A lot of clowns aren't that funny in actual writing and like making a joke. Most clowns are funny in slapstick, if they're funny at all. So sometimes they just forebode the comedy bit altogether, and just they're just not funny. So maybe that's why they're not on Twitter. Anyways, but you don't need to be funny on Twitter. Look at me. I'm just full shit posting. Well, yeah, like if you go traditional clown school, usually you learn how to clown without talking. Traditional clown school. I really said those words out loud. See who we have. You are not Pietro. You're cool though. Bangle. Oh, I love that name. Clown Hogwarts. I wish you had not said that, because now I want that to be a reality. It's exactly Harry Potter, but everyone's wearing a red nose. Except for Voldemort. No, he is wearing a red nose, but it just is constantly falling off. He's trying just to balance it. It's constantly falling off. She's obnoxious. What does she do? Why is she obnoxious? She sounds like my kind of girl if she annoys you. The red nose is one of his Horcruxes. It's his last Horcrux. Oh, even the snake has a red nose. Oh my god, that's amazing. Not once have any of my villagers gone in a fight. They just are, we're just a loving little clown community here. I did buy every one of my villagers a clown nose before I realized that they don't wear them. So that was upsetting to learn, but like why couldn't, but then that's because I realized that it's like curved. If it was literally just a ball, I think they would just put the ball on their face, but it's not, it's curved to your nose, so it's not that simple, unfortunately. So like if you go in their house, like a few of them just have a clown nose displayed somewhere in their house. Yeah, I was thinking about giving them the jester hat, but I didn't really feel like it. Like, I don't love the jester hat. You know which mask they did dirty? Is it called the jester mask? They did that one. So the one in New Leaf is so cute, and I was like really excited to see it back. And I know that mask comes from something specific, like a certain sect of jester from a certain culture, but I can't remember which one. And I tried to look into Japanese ones, and none of them match. So like I don't know where they got this specific mask from, but it doesn't match anything. So I'm very confused as to where it came from because I can't find it, and I searched for hours. Well, in my opinion, jesters are a subsect of clown. Clown is a very large, encompassing word that like even mimes are clowns. Like it stretches a lot. But there's traditional clowns, and then there are the non-traditional clowns. A flower set. Okay, we're out of here. How many tickets do we have? Two more. Two more to go. Buy another shovel. Oh wait, I can't buy another shovel. It's after 10 now. Ugh. I have to craft one. Oh, why me? Put so much work in just to get a shovel. Oh, I don't like it when it starts like that. There we go. Got a lot of iron today, at least. If there were, the thing is, literally anything is clowning. If you're dressed as a clown and you do anything. So like, that's why on like America's Got Talent or shit like that, there's just a clown there and they're just dressed like a clown, but they sing like Puddle's Pity Party. That's all he does. He sings great. He's an amazing singer. He's also very tall and he has a great look. Like, he's just a clown that sings. Like, he doesn't have an act besides just being very talented. So it's just like, it's just a talent show with clowns. Like, if you want to be the best clown and do everything, I can see that being a thing. But I just don't think that has much legs. And even though there's a clown culture, unlike something like Drag Race where there's like a vernacular, and there is a bit of a vernacular, but it's very pretentious sounding and it's not fun. Like, learning to be a clown is not a fun thing to do. Cause it's an art. You know, there's an art to it, and that makes it pretentious, and there's gatekeeping, and it's just, yeah. There's a lot of stuff about clowns I do not like. I just like people that look like clowns that do cool shit. Like, people try to gatekeep haunt clowns and scary clowns. I'm not about that. I think, like, if there was a specific haunt clown version of making, like, scary looks, but then that's just Face Off and Dragula, you know? Okay, Pietro? I've never been here before! This is my first time here! Another kangaroo. Oh, she's so cute! I've never seen you before! I've literally never seen this one before. Marcy! If you were the last one, I would invite you, but we have one more ticket. If you were the last one, I would actually invite you. You are adorbs. Oh, just one more ticket to go. That's disappointing. You know what I'm gonna hate? I'm gonna hate having to edit this stream and then listen back to me talk about clowns. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna sound so fucking ugh. Ugh. Never been here before. I've never gotten all this munty. Oh, what kind of... I don't perform. I don't have acts. I've never done such a thing. I have a specific clown look that I have not done in a while. And that's it. I'm a non-practicing, basically. At this point, I'm an enthusiast and not a practicing clown. I live a clown lifestyle, and that's it. And also physically, I couldn't do much. One thing I really wanted to learn was the sear wheel. I wanted to learn that so bad. But then it's a lot of your body moving in ways you expect your bodies to move, but my body don't be doing that well. Because sometimes your back just decides you're not going to be supported today. And your knees are like, bye Vish, you wish. Okay, that was cool. I've never been to Money Rock Island before. Okay. Bye, you're beautiful. I'm gonna miss you. Maybe I will see you again. I'm 6'2". So as a moderately, I guess, tall person, but not really. Not exceptionally tall. But whenever I do see a tall person, I'm like, your entire body is crumbling beneath you. And like, I see you, and there's a bit of envious, but I am not. Yeah, it's not fun. Okay, we're on our very last ticket. I need Pietro now. It's not Pietro. Fucking bud. I had Bud on my last island, and he was fine. He was just kind of there. Not my last island, my last game, New Leaf. But I wanted Pietro. 20 Nook Mile tickets deep. I could buy more. I think I gained some Nook Miles while we're here. So, can Abish get some? We can buy 3 tickets. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not even gonna worry with any of this shit right now. I kind of just want to go on. I'm just gonna look for a bottle, and then we're gonna bounce. Because I think I got enough resources out of my system. Okay. There are no shakeable trees. I don't have fruits. Ugh, it does feel bad to leave all these fruits behind, though. They're perfect for the picking. But you know, time is money. We'll get these Nook Mile tickets. I wish you could buy multiple right away. This be annoying. I had to buy 20 of these and go through this 20 times before the stream started. And let me tell you, it was awful. Okay. Thank you. She's the best. She just compliments me and we have a great time together. She's lovely. I just need a clown. Send me a clown. You are not a clown. Kind of close though. If you think about it. I guess shake trees for furniture. That's it. That's all we're looking for is furniture right now. Or a clown. I think there's only one per island, right? I assume so. Any bottles? Okay, we are leaving. Have a good day, pig. Give me a clown. I need a clown. I don't think I've said the word clown so many times in my life. That's definitely a lie. I have said it more before. Honey Rock Island again. Oh, no choice but to use it, but you're not a clown. No. Though I have to say, for not finding Money Rock Island, a full month of playing this game before and finding it twice in one session, that's pretty good. just what the fuck is happening? Jack. Y'all supposed to stack each and every time. What's going on? Never been in this predicament where I had too much money to carry. Usually y'all know better. See, 2 spots, and y'all took up the entire inventory. Y'all selfish. I just leave that behind? How did I leave that on the floor and fully in my mind thought I was done there? I don't know, but I somehow managed it. Bye, mouse. I don't even know your name. Last ticket. This is it. This is the actual final chance to get our clown boy. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. That's a sign. Foolery. The fact that that was the first time that happened this stream is a miracle. Didn't I already see this motherfucker? And I called them an evil clown, demon, devilry, Satan. The opposite of a clown right there. The opposite. I'm so disappointed. Well, that's it. That's where we end. No clown for me. We're just gonna have to let the world decide, let the universe decide who's gonna move into that spot. Still a chance that Pietro will move into the empty plot on my island, but we'll see. I'll tweet about it probably. But that's the end for this stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was a long one. This was 3.5 hours. I've not done that kind of stream in a while. Oh my god. We were wild in tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.